friends, Red Guardian limo service can protect you from boring evening. Ha ha ha! There is liquor, sometimes lights, nice leather seating, fully functional limousine. Any ride you get, selfie with Red Guardian. Not in actual suit though, because it takes like a lot of time to put that on.
1833 Red Limo. That's a 0.
Call now. For the glory.
What's up, guys? Mike from Top of the Mic here with another review. Now, this is the spoiler review for Thunderbolts, or what it is called now. Spoiler: the New Avengers. So that's what that asterisk was for. Yes, it is called New Avengers. They are the New Avengers going into Doomsday. So, this is a completely spoiler review. So if you want a spoiler-free one, watch the last one I made of Thunderbolts. Really enjoyed this movie. Now I can talk a little bit more about it. We got Yelena, who's depressed about work. You know, she has one last job. It's kind of funny scene. You know, she needs to face somebody, and she ends up blowing the guy's face out. Then it just blows the whole place up, and rescues the little guinea pig, which I'm kind of happy for. And then she wants to, you know, be more in front, not behind. So, yeah. So De La Fontaine is in a trial, like a hearing to see if she's, you know, guilty of stuff, but there's no proofs. I think because she's sending all her mercenaries to get rid of the proof. You got Bucky, who we're tending to this matter. That tending matters important. Like, I love that speech. It was funny. Then accused into she goes and sees her dad, Red Guardian, who you saw in the earlier commercial for the limo service. I thought it was a funny thing. I had to add it in there. And you know, she says she's bored, doesn't want to work for her anymore. So she goes, oh, well, let me do it. Let me have it. And I love the, your subordinates would be called for DoorDash delivery. Well, you thought it was DoorDash. He just wants to be something, right? He's got the super serum. And then, yeah, so then after that, like I said, she wants to work for Valentina. And then he's like, okay. And then she goes, no, I got one last mission to do. And she clears it. She goes for this one last mission. Then she realizes there's Taskmaster is there. And you got Ghost that shows up. I'm after you. And you got U.S. Agent that's there. And all of them. It's a nice little fight scene there until they kill Taskmaster. Which is friggin' weird because they CGI'd in the later videos, right? To show that, you know, he's not there. And she's still in the poster. But she gets killed. Elena must have gotten a little bit of a bad sense, like some blood in Black Widow, but then they realize that they are all there for a mission, for a reason, and they're loose ends of the company that Valentina wants to get rid of. Then this guy comes out of nowhere. Who are you? I'm Bob. I love that. Nobody knows who Bob is. They think Bob's just a random person, and they realize that they're stuck in there. They can't get out. They try everything. They realize, you know, okay, if Ghost they can get out, we can get out. So the Ghost gets out. They get out. Then you got the what's his name there? Red Guardian comes and helps out too. Then they leave, and he's in the limo. He's like, I'm happy. I'm in a mission. He's all happy about it. They got Bob with them too. They still don't know. Bob just woke up there. He's part of the experiment, but he's part of the Sentry project. He is Sentry. And then you got these people coming after them with you know, the cars. And you got the Winter Soldier being badass, you know, just flipping the bike, stopping them. They find out, okay, listen, we gotta. Valentina wanted us all killed. We can help you. And then he finds out that, you know, there is some crooked stuff going on. He says he wants their help. So they end up back in New York. Then Valentina realizes, you know, she gets Sentry. Sentry flew up in the air, and they kept him. And then she showed him who he really was. They go to stop Valentina. Sentry's got his new suit, with blonde hair too, and he goes, yeah, like, you know, you guys can't hurt her. Nice fight scene there. He's pretty much a Superman of Marvel in a way. Like, he's got Superman powers. We'd like to see him versus Vision, not the original Vision, not White Vision. So they fight. Then he realizes that he's not, like, she just wants him to kill. Valentina just wants him to kill. So Valentina thinks she kills him, which she doesn't. He gets angry and becomes this black void, and he starts sending people to the void, right? And also during the time you see the depression, how some of these people are all living through, you know, a depression, you know, U.S. Agent and everything else. Then you got the final fight where they all end up having to fight him in the void to save him. And like I said, and then at the end of it all, they save the day. They help them, and then when they pop up somewhere, she introduces them all as the New Avengers, and that's where the name comes in, New Avengers. So, like I said, didn't tell you everything of the movie. I want you guys to go see it, but I really liked it. I liked the fight scenes that are in it. There's also the post-credit scene. Spoilers. It's a funny one when he's like, Red Guardian's looking, he's on Louise's box finally, he's happy. And you got the post-credit scene, which starts the Doomsday. Now it's a couple years later. They're arguing over the Avengers name because people are calling him a joke. If you watch like trailers, right? You got U.S. agent with his taco shield, and they never fixed the shield. I thought they should have kept the shield. Don't like the new costumes. But yeah, so then they're saying like they've got a trademark war with Mackie with with the Captain America, so that's interesting. And then all of a sudden they get a distress call, intergalactic, interdimensional, and they look up, and it's the Fantastic Four spaceship coming into this timeline's orbit, and it ends like that. Now it says that the New Avengers and Bob will return in Doomsday. But what I don't like about that end credit, though, I'll just keep now. It's a lot. It's a really good movie. I still give it a 4.5 out of 5 stars, like I did. Nothing's changed. Things I liked about it. I liked the fight scene in the old Avengers Tower. We found out that it was Valentina who bought it. I like how it's the Avengers Tower and it's the New Avengers. It's kind of cool. I like the Bucky scene in the desert. That was really cool too. And the end when they're just trying to save everybody, and you notice that they're all depressed, and some of these people are embracing that they're gonna die. And Red Guardian, the saddest thing is he saves the girl. He's all happy, that little kid, and then poof, little kid disappears. What I didn't like is the end credit. I know it wasn't filmed by the same director. It was filmed by the Russo brothers, so it can coincide with Avengers Doomsday. But having that come out before Fantastic Four, you know now that Fantastic Four, I think the planet, the Earth on that one's going to explode, and they're going to come to our world. So I just I think that kind of ruined it a bit. I knew it was going to happen, but that kind of made me confirm it. Why would they leave their planet? Because they're the only saviors of that planet. Why would they leave after and then come here? So I think they fail in Fantastic Four. I'm not sure. But I think they fail, and then they come to ours, and they become part of the MCU that way. So, but I want to know what you guys think of Thunderbolts, aka the New Avengers. Now what I'm trying to do is, from here until Avengers Doomsday, I'm going to try to review every Marvel Cinematic Universe movie. I'm going to go by phases. Phase 1, Phase 2, and all that. So that's going to be fun to do, on top of a bunch of other stuff I want to get done this year. Still going to do fan films and everything else, don't worry. But if there's a non-Marvel cinematic MCU film that you want me to review in there too, like whether it's the Hulk, the Hulk movie, whether it's Blades, or whether it's anything else, send me an email, follow me on social media, let me know which one it is, and I'll add it in the mix. It'll be a side one, like a other dimension review, I guess. I don't know what that. I'm also starting to do past wrestling show reviews. Someone requested it, so it's gonna be the first one will be the Royal Rumble in 1991. So that's gonna be coming out soon this week. Yeah, I'm gonna try to release as many as I can of these MCU ones, on top of still fan films and stuff of everything else I'm doing. And check out my teaser. I'm gonna put the teaser in here too for the fun of it right now. Check out the teaser for one of my first fan films.
My name is Teddy Ruxpin. Can you and I be friends?
There you go. So that's the teaser for Ruxpin. So I'm making a Teddy Ruxpin fan film. So be sure to look out for that. And if you're not following me on YouTube, it's going to be on YouTube. It is always right here. Click on those notification buttons. Let me know whenever, it'll let you know whenever something new pops up, whether it's that fan film, whether it's another teaser or the real trailer, and you'll be excited. And like always, if it weren't for you guys, would not be doing this. So, cheers. I'm talking to Mike. Take care.